Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's
I don't know, man.
It's all good, man.
Is it?
Nah, nigga, people don't want to hear Phil anyway, yo.
I was raised by a single mother. That's what that is.
I've been getting big comments saying leave Phil out.
God damn.
Yeah, so
Fuck,
Most of them been from me.
Yeah.
During the podcast, listen there. Let's get this guy the fuck out of here.
They've pretty much exclusively been from Kelly.
All right, we guys ready to start?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get in here. Let me get in here.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode from the Pushin Buttons network. Today, we're going to be talking about one thing and one thing only. And that's The Outsider.
Outsiders.
Yes, sir. Just finished it. Season 1 in the books.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're ready to discuss.
Think they're going to be a season 2? Like you just said, season 1. So
I mean, I guess we can discuss that too.
Oh, yeah. Right. That always,
I guess I'm jumping
full spoilers ahead.
Spoilers.
We might put it at the bottom, just depends on the budget. That costs like $7 or $8. I don't know if we can afford that, but it is what it is.
Put what at the bottom, yo?
Spoiler alert.
Like a timer? Spoiler incoming? We're not doing that.
Nah.
You write it on my phone.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, just, if you haven't seen it yet and you want to watch it, go watch it first.
Yep.
Then come back here and you'll see our discussion on the topic. So,
10 episodes of greatness.
10 episodes of greatness.
I mean, some people are saying it's 9 episodes of greatness and one okay episode.
I don't know that I would say it was like greatness. I was very intrigued by this show though.
Uh-huh.
So I was along for the ride the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
I think in some places it lost me. In some places I was like, oh, I can't wait for what's going to come next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the cliffhanger from episode 9 to episode 10.
I feel like that was really the only big cliffhanger, if I remember correctly.
No, I think
I don't think anything else hit as hard as that, right?
Oh no, not as hard.
Nothing hit as hard as that. Yeah.
But didn't Holly get no? I don't. I think Holly got snatched up. I don't know if that was a cliffhanger. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
that was a little bit of a cliffhanger because they were in the car at the end of that episode.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she didn't escape to like the middle or beginning of the next episode.
I mean, I guess it technically always has a cliffhanger. It's just some of them,
I think
9 and 10 was the best.
I think seeing the outsider for the first time
mm-hmm.
when he was talking to
is
his wife.
Is that the outsider?
Is that the outsider?
Yeah.
According to the show, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was thinking that was the outsider through the whole show, but I don't think that's the outsider.
No, so you want to run it back real quick and just give the premise of the show, and then we'll talk about who we think the outsider is.
Yeah.
Or what an outsider is.
Well, I mean, we're already in spoilers, so we don't really have to tell the whole premises because if everybody's watching it,
you should have seen it already.
They know the premise,
Yeah, okay. That's
but I mean, Holly's the outsider.
She is a outsider.
A outsider?
Just as much as
you don't think she's the outsider?
El Cuco is an outsider.
Uh-huh.
I think he's an outsider too. I mean, I think he's the one that travels, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Never, even in the scenes where like he was just out in public,
mm-hmm.
people didn't notice him, right? Like he could stand there and not be recognized or seen because he was an outsider too. But I think in the way that the show is named and probably how they mean it,
mm-hmm.
I think it is Holly that is the outsider.
Yeah, because so when I think of outsider, right, I think of outsider as a person who longs or wants to be part of a group.
Sure.
You know, I don't think El Cuco wanted that.
No, he wanted to stay in the darkness.
You think Holly wanted to be a part of like
society?
You think so? I didn't get that from her.
I think
doing her dolo.
I think eventually she pretty much got comfortable with herself and she knows who she is, But I think probably in her early life, she definitely felt like an outsider.
Probably,
You know?
'cause
Of course.
when they first showed her, she was alone.
Right.
Yeah.
She was staring outside the window, just naming cars, and
Yeah.
that
Right.
was her
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her highlight.
Her
Her highlight of her
parents-
life, right there was.
Parents didn't really know how to take care of her, so they just had her experimented on.
Mm-hmm.
Her relationship with Andy didn't really seem. I never saw it as genuine. Like I didn't really see what the connection was between the two of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Which one was Andy? The boyfriend?
yeah.
Up until the end where he got killed, and then you see her emotion on it. But
Right.
I didn't really.
Well, because I think
he accepted her.
right. He accepted her.
Yeah.
But
Sure did.
but he was just genuinely in love with her.
Yes,
I think
he
with
was.
her, it was more so like damn, like
Never felt this before.
right. Somebody actually seems to accept me for who I am.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So she was kind of reluctant to
Yeah.
get that. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, the show was great. The show was great from episode 1. It gave me real like True Detective vibes.
Okay.
But you got that spin on it. You got that Stephen King spin on there.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of add the supernatural to it.
Supernatural show. Is it realistic? And what I mean by that, like, did the characters behave in a realistic manner?
I think so. I think so.
Maybe it's because it was like 10 episodes and it was short. I think they all kind of came together a little too quick.
Did you?
Like, if you got this,
Nah,
if somebody's telling you there's this El Cuckoo, you're not believing that.
What's his name?
You got
El Cuco.
Ralph
Cuco. You really need to see something that's going to make you believe that. I think the Eunice Sablo, that he had his own experiences that he said he had that kind of already made him believe in the supernatural.
Right.
You know what
because
I mean?
because of when he was young and how he was raised and his
family upbringing.
right.
Yeah.
And they had El Cuco. Was he the one that named El Cuco? Was he the one?
I think Holly did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Holly did.
Holly did because she learned it from the Hispanic lady at the prison. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder what happened with her.
It just seemed like it was like episode 3. They're all in the room and she's giving her briefing. Maybe it was a little bit later. I'm just remembering it wrong. But it seemed like it just all went a little too quick.
I don't know because when they were in the room, they were like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, yo?"
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, Ralph, he didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
Till damn near the end.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, he was in that room like I'm gonna let her speak, but this shit is ridiculous. Of course, Terry's wife didn't want to hear none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
but
did she come to terms at the end that it was?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think she just accepted that they found out that it wasn't her husband. You know,
she didn't really.
Yeah.
I don't think she was into all that. But the Ralph's wife, what's her name?
Ralph's wife,
Jeannie.
Yep.
Jeannie.
Yep.
She wasn't believing it until my man was in the house with her.
Oh, yeah.
She has no other reason than to believe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to sit down.
Yeah.
He had her hypnotized because when she dropped the cup,
Was that before or after
glass.
the briefing though? Because
that was before the briefing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was before.
Yeah. So yeah. So I guess she had an experience with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know.
It's probably an episode or 2 before the briefing.
And I kind of wish it touched on more with Terry Maitland's daughter, the one who kept seeing El Cuco.
Yeah.
I wish they kind of would have played that a little bit more, because he was in the house and he left the little remnants on the floor and everything. You know, I wish that kind of built into the story a little bit more, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It
was
alright.
Yeah. It's a complete story. It's a complete story that we got out of it. They had for like a 10-season show. They had a lot of characters that they kind of try to keep relevant and weave into the storyline.
Yeah.
So, you know, I liked it, man. There was the after post-credit scene where
episode 10.
Yeah, in episode 10.
Episode 10, where it's kind of like revealed that Holly, she was already worried because she saw that one character in the mirror.
Yeah,
and she was like
the other Jack.
She saw Jack in the mirror.
Jack,
and she thought maybe this thing had gotten into her.
Right.
So that's why she checked her neck. Yeah. It wasn't there. But we did see at the end. What's going on, yo?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You see this nigga got into her.
We saw at the end that her arm was scratched. Right. And that's just one of those things I think where they leave it up for you to just decide what you think it is. Decide. I kind of agree with what you were saying earlier.
What?
Oh, I assume that when she got cut, like the scratch, I just think it was during a battle. Hopefully it wasn't,
Yeah. I didn't see her really interact with him like that. Where he
she didn't.
But let's say she was scratched, right? If he's alive, then he can control. He can take her face.
Right. Well, because remember he was his 27-day transformation thing was done. Yeah. So that means he needed to look for another body anyways.
No host. Yep.
Yeah.
But is he dead? I mean, he smashed his head in.
He definitely did.
Yes. He got shot. He was pierced through the chest. He was shot. Yeah. He was stabbed twice, shot, and his head.
But even before he crushed his head, he did say, like, I'm not sure you can be killed.
Right.
So almost maybe he crushed his head as a way to be like, you're not taking any more faces.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's very interesting where they could take that. Yeah.
And then when you talk about a being that's been alive for potentially thousands of years, you don't really know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
he could have been killed before.
At the end of the day, that might not have been like his real, true form. It could have been many layers to it. So the layer where he, controls one person.
Right.
You got a layer where he becomes a person, and then you could have another layer where it's his actual true face.
Right.
You know.
Then he has another layer where it's kind of like his astral form, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
When he's projecting himself.
Yeah, there's levels to it, man.
So I mean,
astral form.
What? I mean, what? We don't know.
Yeah, and
we don't really know.
I almost feel like I'm good with one season of this show.
Yeah.
But as we're just sitting here speculating about what could be next, I could do another season of this show.
Yeah. Well, I think they kind of set it up where it's like Holly can be pretty much like a monster / ghost / supernatural detective.
Yeah.
Dog, she's definitely an outsider. Just like, in my opinion, I think she was an outsider, and I think that El Cuco is an outsider. And just by outsider, it's probably like, just like in the movie The Shining, how people have the shine or whatever it's called.
Right.
I just think that's just the type of people they are in there.
Yeah.
And it's probably, and at the end where he was like, when Jack. Was that Ralph? I'm sorry. When he asked her, like, you think there's anything else out there? And she smiled and walked out.
Yeah, and shrugged.
I'm pretty sure that maybe, there's a whole world full of
like that she's already aware of
or different beings.
Yeah,
because she was definitely, the outsider.
Yeah,
I mean, if the show continues, she's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they won't continue it though. I'm good with this.
I would if they do another season.
So
I think they're gonna do it right. I don't think they're gonna screw it up. And
yeah,
I don't want it to go 10, 15, 20 seasons like, some other shows. But
so
one or two would be fine.
This is based on the books, right? This is based on a book.
Yeah.
Does the book? You haven't read the book.
Oh, you didn't read this book?
I mean, if the book has more story to tell, there's only one book, so this is probably all of it.
Right, but I mean, her character is in multiple books.
That's what you were saying, yeah.
So.
Oh, y'all not even recording right now? Damn.
Wait, what happened?
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Oh, why would we just be talking?
I was wondering, but that's why I tried to be quiet. Then I came back and it's just a black screen. On the back?
I think he doesn't know that we're recording right now. He still doesn't. He still doesn't know.
I'm back.
Oh my god.
He still don't know. All right, when you see yourself on YouTube, just know. Just know you did it to yourself.
Oh shit.
Heck yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm not gonna probably cut that out. I'll cut that out. Or leave it in. Doesn't matter.
Don't even matter, yo.
You know what I mean? We don't got. Ain't nobody watching this anyway. It's just us.
Total 8 viewers, maybe 9 next time, yeah.
Yep. Any closing statements, fellas?
The Outsider is a very good watch. I watched. You guys introduced it to me like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was able to kind of watch it like 1 through 7, I think, or 1 through 8 back to back. But yeah, you can get through it. You got to pay attention. It's not one of those shows where like you really want to be on your phone or distracted.
Right, definitely.
Because you'll miss some stuff. I had to go back and watch some episodes over again and everything kind of comes fast. So, but yeah, I would recommend it. You know, definitely if you need a show to watch, it is one of the best I've seen. New shows, you know what I mean? One of the best new shows I've seen. So, Philip,
it's very unique to me. I guess I don't watch a lot of shows, but I found it as unique, and especially that Stephen King wrote it. Or he was a writer of the book. I was very excited when it first came out.
Yeah.
And then I started watching 2 or 3 episodes before y'all got on. So folks. But it was
you watched it first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I think
so. You put him on.
I don't know if I put him on, but
no, he just watched it before me.
But I did see it was on there, and I was like, nah, Joe Budden put me on actually.
Joe Budden?
Yeah. Oh. But I was like, yo, I'm psyched to see it.
Man, shout out to Stephen King.
Yes.
Right now, yo. He been putting out a lot of gems with his material right now.
Crazy.
Except for Dark Tower, that was complete and utter garbage.
I know. I actually have that book. I want to read the book.
Which one? It was like 90
the first one, the Gunslinger. Yeah, the first one. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like the man just told so many stories, and they are great for either movies or TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
And now we can actually adapt his stuff properly. Greatness.
You talking about as for the It from the 90s?
Hell yeah. or just any old Stephen King movie, you know?
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah.
I want to see Firestarter or whatever, if they were to remake that. I think it's called Firestarter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway. Like, share, subscribe.
Oh, he said something at the end. Yay!
Oh, my was practicing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He was in the mirror.
Driving.
He was in the mirror like this. Like,
coming like, oh, damn, I messed up.
Do better. All right, y'all. We out.
Peace.
Bye.